Hey, it's Brandon with Rooted in Wellness again. And if you think I'm just playing around today, well, you're right. But if you think I raided my kid's gym bag, you'd be right again. But these we're going to be using for some tools on today's by request topic. What can I do for plantar fasciitis? Yeah, I raided my kid's book bag and got an arsenal of some makeshift tools. You'll see a couple of them real quickly. Tennis ball, and again, that's got a little bit more give. Got a lacrosse ball, also a racquetball or a squash ball could work very well too. But got some give, but pretty stable. And then the last big one that we've got is a baseball. And again, nice ridge there, and I'm going to show you how to use that too. But not much give at all, very firm. The last thing I've got is a couple of golf balls. If you're currently experiencing pain on the bottom of your foot, if it's pretty intense, I would start with the tennis ball. It's going to be a softer ball, more give, and across a broad area. No matter which ball you start with, the process is going to be similar. So place the ball underneath the area that you're experiencing pain. In this example, I've shown it at the bottom base of the heel, right before the arch. And again, just apply pressure. You'll notice that I'm seated, so I'm not giving too much pressure. As we relieve some of that pain in the first several treatments, then you can choose to stand up so that you can apply more pressure, again, at your comfort level. But just roll it, again, side to side and front to back at the area of your discomfort. So here's a quick example using the lacrosse ball. Same thing. Start here, all the way across the inner edge of that arch. Go ahead and cover it all the way up and get the whole arch there. And this doesn't feel bad, whether you've got plantar fasciitis or not. And roll it all the way out so you get that outer edge too. If you've got any specific pain, get it right in that back between the arch and the heel. Apply a little bit more pressure as your comfort allows to those target areas. Now with the harder balls, both the lacrosse ball or the baseball, these can also be great tools for some real targeted work. Showed you here with the laces of the baseball, or the seams. You can actually get those right in between your tarsal bones, or the long metatarsal bones of the foot, and separate each one of those out. Or you can get that and put it right across this arch here for a little bit more pinpoint accuracy for some of those places. And again, those smaller places, that's where the harder golf balls work really well too. Right back in here in that heel, great spot. And can actually stand on that pretty good. Feels pretty nice. The next step is to get all the way out to the toes. Even though plantar fasciitis typically exhibits from the heel to the arch, the toes can benefit from this treatment as well. If you'll see, this one wants to slide a little bit. Put that seam right in between the base of the foot and the toe. And I can roll all the way across there, get each individual toe. Another good way to do this, most people would suggest a stair. If you're inflamed, if you've got some severe pain, there's a little bit of a risk with using a stair. I actually prefer a thinner surface. Just a 2x4 here is what I've brought in to show today. Again, you can do the same things. You can apply it at different places. I'm going to use this one for the toe stretch that I just showed. If you did this on a stair, you might be tempted to get a real deep angle and a really prolonged stretch, which eventually is going to be exactly what we want to do. But again, if you're inflamed and have current pain, getting too deep of a stretch may actually intensify that pain in the short term. So if you come at this incrementally and do 2 or 3 sessions a day until that pain starts to subside, and then get into the deeper stretches, that's going to benefit you. One last little adaptation, you can see that I've turned the 2x4 upright here. Again, once we've gotten some of the pain to subside, we can get a little more intense. Again, this is going to treat both the top arch of the foot as well as that heel pain as well. You'll also start feeling this stretch into the Achilles tendon on the back side through here. So real quickly, what's plantar fasciitis? Well, that's the inflammation of the plantar fascia. Clears that up, right? Just kidding. On the bottom of your foot, there's an interweb of connective tissue. And now, whether you've been diagnosed with plantar fasciitis, whether you've heard the term or know what it is, or if you just have pain on the bottom of your feet, this treatment can help you with that pain on the bottom of your foot, no matter your diagnosis.